A pleasant afternoon, everyone. This is Ethel, and we are recording this process video from Cebu City. I just want to start by saying that my good friend B, or known as Calligra B, has actually inspired me to make a card because it's her birthday yesterday and we couldn't celebrate with her. So this is the card that I made for B. Happy birthday again, Queen B. And I mentioned that I chose this color because that reminds me of you. Orange is a color of energy, and that is so you. Your personality has always been vibrant, and yes, you're all full of energy. So I thought I thought of going to share the process of making this simple card, and also to mention that today for this process video we will only use three colors, three, not three colors, and this will be Daniel Smith's primary triad set, and I am going to use not paints from out of tube but the watercolor sticks. Here you go. This will be our Hansa Yellow medium. I know I don't really take good care of my paints, like I'm not the best when it comes to organizing them, and husband has always reminded me to pay attention to it. And this is not should be part of, no, we're not gonna use this because this is phthalo blue, but we will use French ultramarine and permanent alizarin crimson. So just three colors to achieve this. Close up. Yeah. Just wanna say also that my approach to florals has always been on loose side, and that's because I simply like it, and I think it's consistent to my personality too. I am obviously an extrovert. I am most of the time spontaneous, so I guess it relates. So how do we begin? Let's put this aside. I learned from husband that it's always best to start with watercolor. It's always best to start with your light colors. So in this case, we will use our Hansa Yellow medium. And by the way, I'm using for this card, I'm using just two types of brushes. I have my mop. This is by Neve. It's a Alvaro Castaneda signature brush, squirrel mop brush. And the other one is also by Neve. This will be for our detailer. This is Neve's Kolinsky sable brush. This is number 4. So just two brushes. Okay, let's start. Is it recording? Yeah, it is, and it's 3 minutes past already. I hope you guys are having a pleasant afternoon wherever you are at now. All right, so let's begin with our light colors, and that will be yellow. I already have here this. It's a bit dirty because I already used it this morning, so I will clean it. Yeah, the watercolor sticks are actually quite friendly to use. It to me, it feels like it's a chalk, but not really chalk. It's like oil pastel. It's hard, and ever since I started using the sticks, I like to use it by holding the stick with one hand and then just wet my brush and then dab it here like that. So I'm gonna use, and I'll transfer it here first. Okay, just to illustrate something. So for this part here, I actually have three, or so for this card, we have, I put 3 yellow buds. So we will do that now. I will do just circular motion and then I'll apply this. Or you can also dab water and like that. Easy first. And then one more here, yellow. Now I'm crazy about hard lines. Crazy as in I don't want to see them in most cases. So I learned from husband that the way to kill those hard edges is actually with water. So from outside, you swipe as if you're erasing it, and then just go circular motion. We will just define it later. See? The lines are there, but it's actually not there. Here. So when you erase, just a bit of water and touch the edge of the color. Okay? What's our next light color? It's gonna be orange. So how do we make our orange when we only have 3 colors? Of course, orange is a combination of your yellow. So we have our Hansa yellow medium. Loading. That's good. And then I'm gonna have my red, which is alizarin crimson, and I'm gonna do it here. Orange, orange. There you go. This is your orange. Now, the intensity, that we can actually put more color later if you want it thicker. But for now, because it's the first wash, this is good enough. Then we just do a circular motion here. Okay. And then again, let's erase these lines before it dries up. There. This. Okay. And of course, we can now move on to the blue, this part. For the blue, it's actually 2 layers. I did a violet first, and then for the dark parts, I just applied thick French ultramarine. So let's do just this bit here. Okay. Let's do our violet, which is of course a mix of our red and a blue. This blue. There you go. It's beautiful. My gosh. It is a beautiful. Sometimes it is just difficult to mix and achieve the kind of violet that I like. Is this violet? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So from here, gently you shape this. It's like oblong flowers. And then again, follow it up, water from outside, erase the lines. It's beginning to shape. It's beginning to harden now. There, it's soft. And then one more here. Oops, but I can cross because this is dark, so it's all right if it overlaps with your yellow. Because then you can just expand the yellow here later. And then one more here. Hint first because we will go dark later. All right. And then again, you try to erase, erase, erase. 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 See, if you look closer, because I intentionally left it as it is. The lines are there towards your purple. Now we will try to build up the buds beginning here. Oh, there's one more there, the violet. That's the hint. Because it's far, so it has the lightest or the most it's the pale color in this card. Okay, so from here I'm going to start shaping my yellow buds by applying green from the outside. How do we do green with your 3 colors? Of course, it's a combination of yellow and blue, right? So I'm gonna do my mix of yellow. The good thing about watercolor sticks is that it's very pigmented, so you only need a little to activate, to get your colors right. Let's do a green, not so I can apply, then apply. And this is where what I like most, kneading it. Knead it. It feels good. It's therapeutic to me. See the color. And then we just add the blue. This is what I like about watercolor. It's like playing. I think a little bit more. A little bit more. See, it's turning green now. It's turning green now. Okay. It's green now. Woohoo! And now I'm going to switch to my mop brush. My favorite mop brush. Because it's soft, and it is soft obviously because it's squirrel hair, but also because it can still give you a fine tip. So clean the brush, and then of course load it. You know how mop brushes works, right? It can hold a lot of water. I think this size is even big for this piece, but let's do it. From outside, this is actually how we create an illusion of light. Am I covering? Yeah. And then switch again to, whoops. I'm gonna kill these lines here. And then of course this one is too much, so you can erase some of it. Okay. This is too much. Later we can actually add another color. We can introduce another shade of green. Okay. And then over here, remember, the farther objects should not shout, so we use the cool shade of your background. Okay, we let it dry first. And then from here, I can actually start working on my... Oh, no. One thing that I discover is because you have the color mix here, you can actually proceed to use it for your accent. Like, for example, this part. Not here yet because it's still wet. So perhaps here and here. So we'll create our leaves. Nothing's wasted. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not enough, so that's all right. Yep. So now you can erase, clean the plate again. And then we do the orange. We'll switch back to our orange, which is a combination of your yellow, like that. I really like Hansa yellow medium. I love yellow, but this kind of yellow is like my perfect yellow because it gives you the intensity of the warm sun or early morning sun. Then you can achieve it by putting just loading water, but this thickness is the best. And then just we're gonna add our red, our permanent alizarin crimson over here, and then slowly we mix, turning it to orange, a happy orange. Happy birthday, B. You see, this process video is dedicated to you, my friend. There is our orange. Okay, I'm gonna add For this stage, what I'm gonna do is I'll re-wet or wet my orange floral again, and then apply my orange. So let's do this wet. We need to wet it so that we can apply another layer. Okay. And then gently shape. Shape. You can create soft lines only if there's still a bit of water on your paper. And of course, like that. Don't rush. Even me, I tell myself, do not rush. Then over here, just a hint. And then here and here. So see these lines getting stiff again, so we just need to have water. And it's not moving because I loaded so much. So there's a fix to that. We just proceed to make it like that. Yeah. And then we leave it again and proceed to the other part. But I'm not gonna waste this orange, so I'll start to work with my purple and blue. I mean purple here. So we begin with blue. There you go. More. But it's stiff, so just push. Okay. And then slowly add your blue. Okay. Over here, you can carry on to make your blue. Yeah, and we can leave it for a while. I'm missing my yellow here, so we can create another yellow. Just a hint. That's too much. But it's okay, we can erase. Nothing to fear. Well, I used to fear most of, or all the time, I used to fear watercolor because of the impression that you just cannot control water. Okay, switching back. Whoops! Sorry about that. I'm actually painting from our backyard, so there's beautiful breeze. Okay. Don't worry much about the shape because we will go dark in a little while. Okay. Let me see if I can switch. Oops. Okay. And then now we're gonna go back and work on our leaves. So we do a mix again of your yellow and blue. Is that good? No. Nah, that's nice. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it look nice? Not really. It's stiff, but that's okay. And just this here. Yep. Okay. And then over here, just a hint. For the colors to move, you have to add water. Yeah, you always say you only need water to activate your colors. So, put water. Okay. This side, I'm gonna use this to shape it. It's too stiff again. The painting, of course, won't look exactly as this piece because there'll be no two painting that would look alike, exactly looking alike. And we're almost done. So here, let's mix green again. This is the part that I like best, like when I need the stick. Is it kneading? Yeah, I think so. That's your yellow. And then your blue. There you go. Green. And we put it here. You can layer this now because you have more colors. And this one will just bleed. And this looks funny. Over here, the leaves are defined. Here, it's very loose. No worries, we can add more texture in a while. And of course, surprise color is always welcome, and that will be your blue. It's like darker shade of your green. And you can even put a fresh blue like that. Like that. As we move alongside. Yeah. We're almost there. Is there color coherence? Maybe. I love this part. Now we have to reload our orange because it's getting stiff. Do this one. Wait. And then we go back to our orange to define. Orange is yellow or and red. Is it? Is it turning into orange? I think so. All right. And then, same process. We try to put water for your layers. Just a hint. And then a surprise color. Is it okay or does it look odd? No worries. We can dab another layer of orange. This is a beautiful mix of ultramarine, beautiful mix of your Hansa yellow medium and permanent alizarin crimson. Let's do this. Nice. It's not that thick, you see? It's washed now. That's all right. Then we add the blue again. And I'm just gonna add this here. And this is now hard, so you have to kill that. Okay. I think what will define here will be shade of blue. This can define. No, I need a blue. I need a blue. A shade gray from. There. Do they look alike? Not exactly the same, but the mood is there, I think. I just need this part to dry a bit so that I can apply thicker color. What else can we add? Here we can darken it, maybe. It should be like. Okay. And we dissolve this part so that it looks soft, and this part too. There. And of course we can add this color, green. It's beginning to shape now. There. Just a hint, because our star for this card, for this painting, is this orange flower. So not much of details or emphasis on the other. This is already hard here. I think you can add more blue here. Not nice. I need a thicker orange. So we do it again with yellow. And yeah, this is perfect. This over here, this. Just a hint over here. Okay. And somewhere here. This is too strong. This is too strong. Okay. Is it good? This is too thick. But I don't have my magic eraser, but let it be. Let it be. I'm using honey mule paper, by the way. I think I can put. I think I need to define this part for my green, which is yellow and blue. Yeah, I define this part. But let's kill that line. Let's kill that line. Let's kill that line. It's too sharp. Let's kill that line there. Now it doesn't look nice. All right. What's missing? This is the mood, more or less. I think I can add some more blue here. Okay. The mood is there. Oops. I think. There you go. Your primary triad of loose floral. Freeform. Should we put leaves here? Maybe a twig here. Let's make a gray, yeah, which is a combination of all the colors in your palette. You can one soft one here, just soft to add. To add character. Should be fine. And we can erase this part, it's too sharp. Okay. I can stop here. Thanks for joining me, guys.